Hello friends, welcome to your own channel. Now today we are going to have the important topic, that is disaster management, right? So this is very important topic. Why? Because it is being asked in the question of B certificate and C certificate as well as in A certificate also. And also we should know that what is the management for different types of disaster, what are the different types of disaster, what is the duties of NCC cadet, what they can do. This all we are going to discuss in this lecture. Okay. So here, first of all, we will see that what is a disaster. So disaster, how can we define this term? Okay, so you can see here I have given a statement for this, right? And in a simple way, if we have to discuss what is a disaster, so what we'll say that it is an uncommon situation which disturbs the general life. Okay, whatever is happening and that disturbs our general life, so that is called what? Disaster, right? So next we can see that what is the classification of disaster. So we can classify the disaster into two types. What are those two types? That is, first is natural disaster, second is man-made disaster, right? Natural disaster and man-made disaster. What is the nature of the disaster? According to that, we can classify it into these two types. Now, what is natural disaster? We all know what is happening naturally. That is called natural disaster, right? So, what are the different types of natural disaster? We can see here. First is wind-related natural disaster. Whatever is going to happen related to wind, that comes in this category. We can see storms, cyclones, tornadoes. These all are what comes under the natural disaster in wind section. Okay. Another is water-related, like floods, cloudburst, excessive rains, and drought. सूखा पड़ता है, drought is again a water-related natural disaster. Okay. Another is earth-related natural disaster. What is earth-related? Like earthquakes, tsunamis, avalanches, landslides, and volcano eruptions. This all comes under the earth-related natural disaster. Now you can have the doubt that why tsunami comes under the earth-related, why it is not in water-related? Because tsunami is not related with the waves only. Okay, and because that waves is creating the most disaster part, but that waves, that high tides generated because of the earthquake. So it is indirectly related to the earth-related natural disaster, right? Now let's have a look on what is the man-made disaster. So you can see there are lots of disaster generated by man. It is very sad, but it is true that man-made disasters are more than the natural disasters. So what are those? Accidents. Accidents are man-made disaster. Like accidents may be in road, rail, air, anyways, whatever accidents come, building collapse, that is nowadays very common because the building construction is getting weaker day by day, so that building collapse is very nominal type of disaster. Okay, so that comes under man-made disaster. Another classification you can see that industrial mishaps. Just a few days back you have heard that in Visakhapatnam there was a gas leakage. So that is what industrial mishaps. Okay, so like gas leaks, explosions, sabotage, safety breaches, that all comes under the industrial mishaps. Next is what? Fires. कहीं पे आग लग गई है ना, so that comes under the again man-made disaster. Okay, then forest fires. You may have heard about the Amazon fire, right? Amazon forest. There this was the largest fire in any kind of forest. Okay, and it goes for almost 4 months or 5 months, right? So this all comes under this man-made disaster. Again, contamination or poisoning. Okay. If there is a food poisoning kind of cases in a mass, then that also come under man-made disaster, where we can give our participation, we can serve the people. Okay, then ecologically there may be disaster. What is that ecological disaster? That pollution of air, water, noise, toxic. This is all comes under the man-made disaster. Another is terrorist attack, that we know, and warfare. Okay, so this comes under the man-made disaster. These all example you can write in the example. Okay, so let's next have a look on essential services and their maintenance. So what are the essential service during this disaster management? So postal and telegraph or telephone services. These are those kind of services which should not be break. It should be continuous. Okay, there should not be any kind of break. So this comes under the essential service, right? Next, transport service. Okay, transport service like rail, road, air, whatever transport service is there, that should be in continuation. That also comes under the essential part. Running of air or seaports is very again important thing. Provision of water, electricity and sanitation services. This generally is a very important thing. There should be continuation of water supply, electricity supply, sanitation supply, right? Medical services and essential supplies. This is also an essential part. Production and supply of essential commodities. राशन पानी हो गया, पीने का पानी हो गया, this all comes under what? Essential commodities. Running of government and security process. Okay, providing the medicines and the first aid, that all comes under the essential services. Okay, so now we are going to have the next topic, role of NCC cadets. What are the role of these NCC cadet in any kind of disaster? Okay, so one NCC cadet, what they can do, how they can participate, they can do as an operator service in telephone exchange department. Okay, if anyone is calling you and they are inquiring you can reply. Then as nurses in hospitals, or as a link provider between doctor, nurses, patients and hospital technicians. Okay, because during the NCC training we all must go through the first aid training. So there we have lots of knowledge of how to do normal kind of first aid for small injuries, so that we can provide. Then also help in maintaining hospital discipline and security. Okay, during disaster time everyone comes and press all, they come and make a huge mob inside the hospital, so that create a mess situation for doctors who are working, for nurses who are working, as well as for the patients who are already injured. Okay, so we can provide the discipline and security at that hospital. Then we can carry out neighborhood campaigns by motivating people to create self-assistant group. We can provide the motivating campaigns, because during the disaster many people they lose their interest. Okay, उनका मनोबल टूट जाता है. तो इस तरीके की चीज़ों में what we can do, we can give a good campaigning, motivating campaigning, which can help to improve them. Okay, then counteract gossip and rumors. This is very important. We should not get into any kind of rumor. Okay, because in general what happens in disaster time, more than the disaster, rumors happen. Okay, and that mishaps the disaster really. So this we know that this is going on. So being an NCC cadet, we should not go into the rumors, and as well as we should aware the people that don't go into the rumors. So this kind of duty we can do. Okay, then search for and rescue trapped people. We can do this kind of thing, as well as distribution of relief materials. Okay, if there is a camp, relief camp and something, then we can distribute the relief materials here. We are distributing the food, we are distributing the water, that all we can, the NCC cadet can do this all thing, right? So this is all about the role of NCC cadet in disaster. What is disaster management, what is types of disaster. Okay, this is very important topic and we have covered it thoroughly. Go through this topic as given in these slides. You have seen that what is disaster and how can we participate for the relief campaign. So this is about this topic. Thanks for watching and keep on watching the videos. Thank you.